Hey everyone, how y'all doing today? It's Patsy here, and on this stormy day, and I'm gonna do this copycat recipe. I'm gonna do the Panera Broccoli Cheddar Soup. And there it is. If y'all wanna, there's some more copycat recipes if y'all wanna stop and copy them down. But that's the one I'm gonna do. I got a few substitutes though, and I'm gonna make a peach cobbler. Alright, so I went ahead and started because it's like it's been storming and I didn't want everything, the light to go out. But it said saute. I put a little bit of butter in my homemade chicken stock in there to get it tender. It says melt 1 tablespoon of butter in skillet, add the onion and saute. But I did mine. It says onion. I used a medium onion because I like a lot of onion. It says half an onion. I'll read it all to you in a minute. 1.5 cups of broccoli. I think it's like 2.5. I used that 1 pack that you buy. Oh, what did I do with that package? I knew I wasn't going to have everything ready. I used this right here. This broccoli florets. This 12-ounce package. It might make 1.5 cups. It might make 2.5. I don't know, but anyway, that's what I use. It says 1 cup of matchstick carrots. I had whole carrot, so I peeled it and grated it. And that's what I sauteed in here. And a little bit of butter and chicken stock till it got soft. I don't want it mushy because it's going in this soup. Alright, my broth, or my base, is I took 1/4 cup melted butter and 1/4 cup of flour, and I made a roux. A roux is just something that makes like a gravy, but you want it to stay white in this. You don't want it to brown up. So you just take it, you mix it together and let it cook for 2 minutes just to cook that flour taste out of it. You don't want it tasting like raw flour. Then I added 2 cups. I did mine different, like I said. I went ahead and added the 2 cups of the chicken stock. See, I made mine on 115.25. That's chicken stock. When I boil chicken and stuff, I freeze it. It don't last long in my freezer, so I don't have to can it or nothing. It's still good. And that way, when it thaws out, you can pick some of that old fat off the top. Skim it off. And then I added the 2 cups of milk. And I let it cook for about 15 minutes. You can see the edges. I'm letting it heat back up. It thickened. It did some thickening. It ain't real thick, but it's thick. It's real nice. And then you add your salt. Okay, now I'm going to put my spoon. This is back at a boil. I'm going to put it toward down a little bit more. I'm going to add all this to it. This looks delicious, y'all. It does. Y'all, I hope it tastes as good as it looks. I had never made it. First time trying it. Ooh, I got a sink full of dishes. I hadn't been keeping up with today because, like I said, it's storming out there. Look at that. If it gets too thick on me, I will add more milk and chicken stock. I don't like mine really thick. And I'm going to let that simmer for a little while. And then I'm going to put my cheese in it. Right now, I got my oven heated to 350. I'm going to make a small cobbler for our supper too. I'm using this cobbler mix. I got it from Dollar Tree. It says one can 15-ounce peaches. I think I have a 13-ounce can though. Yeah, 1 pound, 13 ounces. And that says 15-26. I don't know, but that's what I'm using. And 4 tablespoons of melted butter, 2/3 cup of milk. Now you take your milk. I got some butter on that spoon, y'all. That's all that is. I'll take my cobbler mix. It says to put it in a bowl. It says to add the milk. I'm walking around this camera. My kitchen's kind of small. Add the milk. And it says stir well. I've never made this either, so oops, I keep making a mess. This is real life, y'all. Stir this. It's bubbling up. I've always said if it had a few little lumps in this stuff, it don't matter. It comes out in the bacon. But this is actually mixing pretty good. Okay, then it said pour it over the butter. Get as much you can out of there. I'm going to spread it a little bit. Set this to the side. All the rest of my dishes. And it said pour this in, juice and all. So that's what we're going to do. It didn't say mix it or anything, just said pour it in. I'm trying just to get a little spread it here. I hope it ain't too full out of overflowing my. I'm gonna put this on a piece of tin foil or something. Cause let's see what I can set it on. Oops. Yeah, let me get me a piece of tin foil here. A couple pieces. Set that in that oven. It said 350. I'm gonna make sure, but I'm gonna make sure, but I believe it said 350. I'm gonna set this in here on this tin foil. So maybe it won't make no big mess in my oven because it looks like it's gonna puff up. I didn't realize there's gonna be that much. Okay, so we got this simmering up. I need to be stirring it. It wants to stick. You gotta be careful with this stuff, it'll stick. Got milk in it. I don't feel anything on the bottom. Now I'm gonna take my cheese. Mix it in. You can let this simmer before you put the cheese in 10-15 minutes. Be fine. But mine was done enough. It was already really tender. Okay, let me, yep, you know I don't have a bowl. Grab a bowl. Grab me a spoon. I should have got my ladle out. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna set it right here. Oh, it looks so good. It smells really good. I need something to dip this with. Hold on a second. Well, I don't know where my ladle went. This'll work. It's got a hole in it, but it'll work. Wipe the edge of my bowl off. Set this back over here. Alright, yeah, look at that. That looks just delicious. Alright, taste it. It's hot. Woo! I'm gonna blow this a minute. Oh man, yeah. Make this. Make it. I'm not kidding. Hot. Okay. I want to tell y'all what's in it. It's 1 tablespoon of butter, 1/2 onion chopped, 1/4 cup butter melted, 1/4 cup all-purpose flour. And I hate it when a recipe says flour and they don't tell me if it's all-purpose or not. 2 cups of milk, 2 cups of chicken stock, 1½ cup broccoli chopped, 1 cup carrots matchstick cut, 1 stalk celery thin slice. I didn't have it, so it didn't go in. I wished I had. I had to been made a little better. And 2½ cups sharp cheddar cheese, salt and pepper to taste. Okay, it says melt 1 tablespoon butter in a skillet. Add onion. Whisk 1/4 cup melted butter and flour together in a large saucepan over medium heat. Continue to cook, adding 1 to 2 tablespoons milk. They put the onion in their roux. I didn't. I like mine the other way. I didn't want onion roux. No. Continue to cook, adding 1 to 2 teaspoons of milk, 3 to 4 minutes. Gradually add milk and chicken stock while simmering and whisk constantly. You have to whisk constantly because it will scald at the bottom of the pan. That milk. Cook until thickened, approximately 15 to 20 minutes. It did thicken up. I was beginning to wonder, but it thickened. Add broccoli, carrot, celery, and sauteed onion. Add onion on. Well, that's kind of confusing, but anyway. Because it says, okay. Simmer until veggies are tender, 10 to 15 minutes. Stir in shredded cheddar cheese and season with salt and pepper to taste. And this is good. Panera, I think that's a place you go to eat. I've never been there. But this back griddle, I may try it too soon. Alright. Y'all like my video. Like, share, subscribe. And have a blessed day.